Good evening, morning, and or afternoon, Blood Bowl fans. Welcome to another exciting match of Blood Bowl. This time one of our newcomers playing one of our old vets. A time to test the metal. Wouldn't you say so, Gengar?
This was a really fun and interesting match which we are going to see now. I'm pretty curious on what the results will be because this person came out of nowhere. I think he recruited himself on one of your videos.
Yeah, he did. He came out of nowhere and he was like, "Hey, can I? When does the season start?" And I was like, "Well, not for a little bit, but I might have spots open." And he was like, "Sold," and I was like, "Awesome." And he's been a
The
good
thing
sport
is,
about it.
the thing is though, he's a random guy from YouTube who joined our league. What was his name in Blood Bowl? Random guy.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that's what I would do.
So from now on, he's always going to be called a random guy, even though he's getting a nickname. It's just a random guy.
Well, he's in my opinion, he's definitely making a name for himself. He's splashing around. His previous game was a draw, which was really close and could have been a win. So we'll see how he does. He's also got a star player. I love Wilhelm Chaney. Love
Yep.
him. One of my favorite star players.
Maybe we can just call him Cheney now.
Yeah. Oh, we should. That's a good name.
Bleeding Hippie versus Cheney.
Bleeding Hippy versus Chaney. We see if it sticks. I really hope that this is kind of what the werewolves for Necro when they come out look like, because it's beautiful. It's such a cool model.
You know what is funny right now?
Huh.
This match is the match of the checkered people.
Oh my god, you're right.
The
Oh my
checkered
god, you're right.
underpants.
That's like, that checkered's like what my shoes look like, because they're like 7 years old, and that's like the checkered what my shoes look like when they were brand new.
So it's your old shoes versus
Versus
your
new
new
shoes.
shoes.
Oh god. It's kind of true. Um,
Which will win? Comfort or brand new shoes?
well,
Because it's always more fun to have shoes which are already a little bit run in because they're a little bit more
yeah, they're comfy.
comfortable.
Yeah. Which is funny though, one's a new team and one's not a new team.
Yeah. It,
Uh,
it's kind of the other way around with teams though.
One thing that's gonna stink for Bleeding Hippies, he's got his Claw Minnow. Isn't gonna do him anything, and his really sexy Claw Mighty Blow Blitzer is gonna be a little hindered.
You say not do anything, but it's still Mighty Blow on AV7.
That's true. I keep forgetting. That's true.
And I mean, if it would be the Schuttenheim, it would be Mighty Blow on AV7 and an Ingling Injury.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also Dragonfire, not the Schuttenheim.
Oh, the niggling injuries.
This is the thing which is good about Moles, though. Bleeding Hippie is struggling to get one of these guys down just because of double down every time.
Yep, yep. I had the same thing with my dwarf against my last Norse opponent. It was hard to bring him down.
That's the brilliant. Well, I'm not going to say strategy, but that's like the good thing about Moles. They just take hits.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah. It's the same thing with when Amazons when they come out. That dodge from the gecko. Oh my goodness. When no one has tackle, it's so annoying.
Amazon is mainly amazing because they get, I think, like, was it two or four
Four.
launches?
Four blodgers from the gecko.
That's
Oh, it's so beautiful.
it's like facing four war dances. The thing is, though, now with the Bretonians getting that buff, they also basically get four mini war dances now if they're all level two.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I've been looking at the teams, and I think I might play in the new Division 3 this go around with orcs.
Yeah, I'm just going to give you one big tip then. With all these teams coming in,
Mhm.
invest in tackle.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of tackle.
I was definitely thinking about it. Well, I was gonna go for a silly build. I was gonna go with four gobos.
A silly build just happened to my dwarf team in another league. They got doubles, so I took, diving tackle. So on
Yeah.
a long beard, diving tackle. And now he got doubles again now, so it's sidestep.
Oh no, he needed dodge. Dodge then sidestep, but that would have been really lucky.
Dodge is not that amazing on long beard because they can't really dodge.
No, but I was thinking to keep him upright.
Bleh. He just gets caught and then everybody has caught and he's hard to hit anyway.
That's true.
Now with sidestep I can at least put him where I want to.
Oh look, he's taking after you.
Yeah, this is what I was saying to Bleeding Hippie because, well, I was talking to him when this match was actually happening. I'm not going to spoil many more things, but I was talking to him,
Hmm.
and he did say that kind of looks like that he has seen like a few videos of me while playing this game because he really does like to do a few things which I normally would do.
I'm pretty sure Random Guy's a pretty big fan of the YouTube videos. He's been really excited about them. He asks a lot about them. I like it personally. I mean, it makes me happy that people like what we're doing. But he's definitely playing your strategy with the opening out of the box. Well, I'm gonna say our strategy. My dwarfs are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Out of the box fouling, just don't even care. But that's good. I mean, and
But
especially,
from what I have seen this match is that he does take my and your tactic a little bit balls to the wall heavy.
oh yeah, really?
Yeah, you'll see.
Oh, I'm really excited then. I'm really excited to see it. I mean, he's kind of got the ability to do it. He's got a backup player and he's got a bribe.
Backup player he has right now because of Willem Cheney,
Yep.
which I think is still one of the best star players around.
So far, yeah, I'd 100% agree.
Well,
Claws.
for the money you actually give to it, because star players there are better star players than Wilhelm, but just looking at how much he is,
Mhm.
TV wise and like cost wise, he brings a very nice deal for a very good price. You get a very good player, sort of a deal.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Um, Actually, you know what? For a little bit, we're gonna put these guys up just so we can. There we go. See what everyone's got. A lot of block everywhere. A little bit of guard.
Well, Bleeding Hippie is going to build a killer chaos team, but you do that by building a lot of block and a lot of mighty blow first. So he's also like stacking block on mighty blows. So the only thing we're gonna see right now is block, 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 block.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely gonna put a damper on his day. But I will say, as long as Bleeding Hippie can pull himself up by his bootstraps and get into Division One, his murder team is gonna do really well. Just like you, both of you are gonna do really well.
It's not like his murder team took a hit like your Windows team got.
Oh God. Well, you know what? He actually said to me, he's like, after that, I think I have to go back to orcs. And I was like, ouch, ouch. It was so bad that he's like, I gotta say no. I'm gonna go back to my old team. Thank you, but no, thank you.
I think I pretty much murdered the team this season.
Yeah, yeah. You did a number on him. You took away all of his star players.
And all the Chaos Warriors as well.
Yeah, so his team has pretty much been crippled. I mean, uh,
I
so we.
mean, Full Metal did invite me to the Cripple Cup for a reason.
Oh yeah.
I like Blink people.
Oh man. I wish I had more time. It sounds like a fun event to participate in.
I actually have to work, so I don't think I'll be attending. It depends. I'll need to actually have to take vacation for it, and
Oh, dude, yeah, I totally feel
it's
you.
annoying. It's annoying.
I can't afford to. I'm taking a lot of vacation to go to A to visit home and then B to go to conventions.
I have a very special vacation system which allows me to like take vacations off my shift,
Mhm.
but then I have to do it like another time and let another colleague like take that. It's like a whole system. Like I kind of say like, hey, you there, you do this day for me, and I'll do this day for you next week. We can like
Ah,
switch things up.
yeah, that makes sense.
That doesn't always work. It also has to like work for the other person. And it's always a little bit like lots of talking and like arranging and like, what do you want? How we can maybe fix this? Yada yada yada.
That was a really awesome play right there with Wilhelm Chaney getting the
It was
push and right into
two people,
two
really
people.
smart.
Yeah, it was a pretty smart move.
But that bounce was pretty shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a really crappy bounce, but it's a really, really well played by Wilhelm Chaney.
He's really smart also that he just bases that runner
Mhm.
next to the ball, so picking it up becomes harder,
Yep.
but doesn't try to pick up himself because otherwise it might just fumble.
Fumble back into him or into a worse spot. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the smart thing about this. The bad thing about it is though that they have to fight over the ball now.
That's very true. I'm surprised he didn't blitz here to get the 2 die.
I think he wanted to keep his bliss for like another
Something
part of his
else.
plan, but that's
Yeah.
the thing, when you face normals, you're gonna get blocked.
Yep. Oh, there's a jump up failure. So he just lays
It
there. He's like, I'm just gonna take a little nap.
doesn't really ruin his plan, though. I mean, well, he can
Oh yeah.
show
Yeah. No. He's got the ball in a good spot now.
this is a touchdown, like, with a
Waiting to
hit.
happen. Yeah.
The guy just picks it up and runs it in.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing stopping him.
If he doesn't re-roll now, it's an 89% in theory.
Oh, and there
Doesn't
he
even
goes.
need it.
Yeah. That's really gonna be hard for poor Mr. Hippie. He's in a good spot. His players aren't in a good spot to really get to him.
I actually find it curious how he is choosing to stall now and actually fight the chaos rather than just immediately scoring. But then on the other side, I'm looking at the field,
Yeah, I'm surprised as well,
and
since he's got a knockout that he could get back.
all these warriors are down on their face. This is the thing which I find really risky. He's fouling, which I like, but he's doing it with his berserkers.
Yeah, which is dangerous. We should be using alignment instead.
If those berserkers get sent off, that's a really good piece just sitting on the bench.
Yeah, yeah. Poor Hippie's getting really, really terrible rolls.
Well, to be fair, Hippie does feel kind of diced this game.
I so far don't blame him. He's getting some really rubbish rolls right here. But that not to take away from the fact that Random Boy has made some really good plays as well.
Well, to be fair, I kind of agree that Hippie does get some dice in this game, but on the other hand, I do have to say that it's also just the magic of the Norse working because,
Mhm.
that block.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you have to play for that. It's gonna happen. Um,
And Random Boy is spreading out his players really nicely, so that really helps.
yeah. Um,
Yeah, after this game, you're gonna have to talk to some people apparently.
oh yeah, I'm gonna help out with Sam in his game and do some testing with him, like to get player feedback on his board game.
Nice.
I gotta just pick up a copy of Tabletop Simulator.
You don't have it yet?
No, I always forget to pick it up. I always run it by Kayla, and he is doing some work with that clause. Um,
Wilhelm Chaney.
yeah, I love it. Um,
It's
so
also, I'd say, a replacement for the Yeti he does not have right now, which he will be getting.
yeah, yeah, I definitely agree. Um, Yeti's got a little more strength, but he's got a little more movement, so it balances out. Oh, and there we go. We got a 1 and a 2.
He tried to re-roll into a foul, a dodge into a foul.
Oh yeah,
I
risky.
like that, but I would not re-roll the lineman falling on his face.
Yeah, you
I'll
think
be
it's a
just
waste of
like,
a reroll?
but then again, it's only like 3 more turns before the turn finishes, and I do not think Bleeding Hippie has any way to get to the ball.
No, no. As of right now, he's locked up pretty well. The best he can hope for is I would have fouled the Oath Worlder here. Um, just
Chaos is
'cause.
pretty Chaos is pretty expensive to foul, to be honest. The only person who can foul are the Beastmen,
Yeah,
and generally you don't do it before they got 30 played because they're just too expensive at 60k.
that's true. That's very true. I like fouling though.
Yeah, that's why I should play humans next season as Wolf Gamba.
No, no. That's why I'm gonna go. That's why it's gonna be Orc. I'll have Gabos to foul with.
Galbos and Orc Lineman.
That's true, and Orc lineman. Well, I was gonna do Gabos because I can also throw them. Since I'm terrible at
Yeah.
one-turn touchdowns, I was like, I can leave it up to Nuffle and just see if I can get them thrown in.
I actually like Galbos more to foul because they are quicker.
And they
They
get
can even, yeah.
dirty player, right? No, sneaky
They
get
get
from the get-go.
sneaky git, which is really good, but the only sad thing about Gobos is that they need doubles for dirty player.
Mhm, mhm.
And trust me, dirty player makes fouling a lot better.
Well, I'm hoping my Gengar Gabo will get doubles, so he can be a sneaky get and dirty player.
Well, the thing is though, like if you use them a little bit as like semi-ball carriers next to the like throwers, then usually they do get it. Or if you throw them around, then they do get us to peak pretty quickly.
Hmm.
And if they don't get dirty player by level 3 or 4, 5, whatever, if they're not dead yet,
Yeah.
you can consider sacking them. They're like 40k, so
Yeah, they're super cheap, which is also something I like about them. I was thinking about doing all the blitzers. Oh man, what an animation.
it meant no score. I usually score with the throws because they don't have such a long ass animation. But when runners or berserkers score, they have to flex every muscle they got.
Hey man, that's what it's about. Oh, both warriors are coming back. That's gonna be good for him. Shoot, both his players are coming back.
Bloodwise is having a sale right now.
Apparently, apparently, I love the lone floating goblin with the camera. He's not standing on anything. He's just floating in space. He's like, I don't need to stand. I can't. I don't think we can see him.
It's the chaos energy, the warp,
Yeah.
which fuels him.
Oh, he's setting up that.
I mean, there is a chaos team right now, so it would not surprise me if there suddenly would be an opening of a chaos warp gate,
Yeah.
some like bloodletters and some like Slaneshi brides would come through. That's still something we miss though, as a Slaneshi team.
Yeah. I have hope. You know what I mean? With the fact that both teams gain a turn. Oh man, this is favorable right here. Um, with the company that makes this game being so active in making new teams, I'm very hopeful that they will, eventually make a Slanesh team.
Well, Games Workshop. I was going to say Blood Bowl Inc., but it's Games Workshop. They actually are planning to relaunch the whole Blood Bowl scene, and they're bringing out a board game in this year.
Yeah, I saw that. I've been kind of keeping up a little bit with it. So I do like that, and I'm hoping that, like I said, I'm hoping that some of these teams can come into this game, and I'm also hoping for all the fumble teams to make it to here too,
Yeah.
such as not Slanesh, sorry, the Frog people.
I actually do have an intention to also start with the board game when it comes out then.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to full time it. I'm always going to play Blood Bowl 2 and stuff like that also, though, because I still think it's a lot more easier
Mhm. Mhm.
as format, but I don't know, it also seems fun to do that from time to time. I do have a few friends which will be doing it as well, so sometimes.
Nice. Oh, he's got a chance. He's got 3 turns to do something.
Yeah, this is what I also found it really weird, and I think this is because this is a new coach.
Yeah.
He protected his players, which is really good, but that's good when it's like the last turn,
Not
and
when they
it's
have two
still
turns.
like, yeah, now he basically invites Bleeding Hippie to come all the way down and hurt his people because they're at the end line.
Mhm. Well, it also gives him a chance to score, like you said. Like you see, he's got the riot, which made it from a 2 turns to a 3 turns to score.
Yeah, and also Bleeding Hippie has at least 3 goats in touchdown range. So he just has to like blitz with one of them, go to the touchdown line, get a
Yeah.
pass or a handoff in, and GG.
Yeah.
That's 1-1.
So very smart. A little bit of good fortune shines on him.
But
Um,
I do have to say, it's still Bleeding Hippie's drive. And the fact that the Moles already scored on his drive is already huge. So,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, the best he could do is tie it up, and then he's still kicking it to them next turn.
yeah, but the tie-up can be really important. And
Agreed.
it's not
Agreed.
like this coach already has like a Calamity below Yeti to kill some Chaos Warriors.
Yep. Nope. I agree. That is unfortunate.
Those tasty agility for Chaos Warriors.
Agility for Chaos Warriors. Someone's still a little salty about that, I remember.
Urwinder is actually pretty cool about it, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, no, he's a cool guy.
But I do understand that he wants to go back to his Hawk team after that.
Oh, yeah, I totally don't blame him. When he said it, I was like, you know what? Normally I'd be like, ah, oh, no, come on, you wanna, carry on. But then I was like, no, I totally get it. That was a big loss.
Normally, I also would have that feeling, but when I am done with a team, there's nothing left. The worst thing I've done with somebody was on Notorious Noob, his team, in
Hmm.
just like a friendly league we had.
Oh, there you go. There goes the
I
call off.
reduced his chaos team by pure fouling with an orc team
Yo, yeah.
to 3 players.
Holy cow.
The rest was like injured, -1 strength, -1 energy, niggled, dead, useless. Only 3 players left.
That is rough. Cheney has gotten a lot of action this game. Cheney has been MVP by far.
Genie is the MVP, but hopefully for this Norse player that Genie does not get the MVP.
Did his
Because
warrior get the ball? Oh my
yep,
god, that's so good for him. That's such a good scatter.
because there's one problem with the star player, and that's that star players can eat
Eith,
MVPs.
yeah, and SPP. I mean,
Yeah, I've had it with my Bretonian team because I had Grivobel World like every game, right?
mhm, mhm.
He ate 5 MVPs.
Oh damn.
I mean, he was the star player for a reason, but it was a lot.
I love Griff overall. Love him, love him, love him.
Now the warrior has the ball, but you gotta kind of think now, like
He's not in a good spot, not in any way. He's going
he's
uphill.
no rerolls,
Mhm.
and how the fuck is he going to get out of there?
I mean, honestly, all I can see is putting an assist, going for a hopeful one die, and then having to follow up and dodge.
I think if he uses the Beastman, the Chaos Warrior, he can base it so that he can get a 2 die because everything
Oh
is
yes,
haste
he's
10.
got guard as well. Oh,
No, but
there he
it's
goes.
okay.
That's a smart
It's
play.
yeah. He still has to do a dodge though.
Yeah, well, he can actually no, he can blitz. Well, I would have blitzed with the ball carrier.
Even if you would go forward with the ball carrier and blitz, you still have to do the dodge.
Yep, okay, you'd have a dodge still.
And it was
Oh, that's unfortunate.
a both down anyway, so
Yeah.
he wasn't going to go forwards, which means that the dodge he had to make now was a 50%. But he got a one anyway, so
Yeah, it wouldn't have
what does
mattered.
it matter?
Doesn't
Okay,
matter when you roll a 1, even if you had agility 4.
I'm sad now because last block could have been serve. He didn't serve.
Eh, he wanted the absolutes.
Well, he got a stun so he broke armor, but still.
Yeah, yeah.
That armor roll could have been used on the injury roll and that would have been a casualty.
You heard it here, folks. You could have served him.
He could have casualtied him because it was an armor break roll, which means it probably was a roll of 8 or higher. And if you do that with serve, because that's already an automatic armor break, and you got an armor break, that means that actually would have been a casualty.
Cheney's freaking on fire with those pows. Oh, here comes the first bribe, I believe. Yep. At least that was a lineman this time.
Good on him. I mean, he's using his own bribes and he's doing work.
Yeah. And he's still got a guy on the bench, so I mean,
I mean, last game I won versus Skaven now with my dwarf team today. And the result was a Skaven team was like injured all the way.
mhm.
And I also had 3 people out because they all got sent off.
Yeah.
I had 3 send-offs.
Hey, you gotta do, man. You gotta make those fouls happen.
Yeah.
Especially on the sweet, sweet agility armor value 7.
Thing is, I had a free bribe, because it's my stadium enchantment with dwarves. And I've done 4 fouls, and all of them, even if they weren't armor breaks, and I've always felt it like 80% plus,
Mhm.
all of them were a send-off.
Oh dang.
They actually were really, really bad fouls. Roll-wise, I was just like, what the fuck?
No, nobody. The
But I
ref,
didn't.
the ref was super against you on that one. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't care about your rest stop.
But I kept continuing, and in the end, it prevailed.
Hey man, that's what you gotta do. Sometimes you have to foul until you pitch yourself off the game. You table yourself
by fouling.
by fouling. It's worth it.
That's still something that needs to happen.
Yeah, tabling yourself by fouling.
Yeah,
I'd love to see that. That would be the most unlucky dice rolls I've ever.
that's what kind of would be funny though. Like just sitting there, like 10 players of the field.
All of them explode.
We don't play fair, so we have to all sit here now.
Once again, Cheney doing all the work.
Cheney's the man of the match.
Oh yeah, he is literally carrying them.
Yeah, Bleeding Hippie don't like Cheney's tactic.
Yeah, yeah, it's a dangerous one. I mean, he's got claw. Claw's scary. Oh,
This is why you get sure hands, I would say, but we've seen that sure hands can fail in
Fail.
my video versus the Ox
yeah. Oh yeah.
3 times in a fucking row.
Just couldn't get the ball up in the air. It's all right.
I'll leave,
Oh.
I'll leave it
Nope.
in the air, just in my hands.
Yeah.
That's something you're going to miss when you're going to play Ox, though.
What?
The ability to hold the ball.
Oh, the thrower has sure hands. He can maybe pick it up.
And the thing is, though, personally, when I play Orcs, I try to get a Gobbo or a Blitzer with sure hands because the throws, they just suck so hard.
Oh, I know.
If they would be armor value 9, they would be worth for what they cost.
Hmm.
Ugh,
But the AV8 with the slow movement, yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Well, Bleedy Hippings made an opening for himself with a chance to maybe at least put pressure on the ball. Minnow doing nothing.
I actually was talking to Bleeding Hippie also in this
Yeah.
match that his Minnow is nearly level 3 and my Yeti is actually already level 3.
Oh wow.
And we both don't have block yet.
You
Which
both.
normally means we need to fire them.
I was gonna say, is that
From
what
the
you're
guys.
thinking? You're thinking about sacking him?
But both me and Hippie are like, but I do not want to fire the mighty blow claw piece.
Yeah. I kinda can agree with that. Like that sentiment being like, you know what? I like this guy. Oh,
It's just that, yeah, strategy wise, I should be sacking him, yeah. But you know, my Yeti is at 25 SPP, so he's nearly level 4 anyway. Maybe I'm lucky then.
yeah. If you can get block, I mean, it saves him from going to the glue factory.
Honestly, I think I might go for tackle instead of block.
Really? Because the elves and the dodge in Division 1.
Yep,
Start
and
to prepare
also
yourself.
you can get Juggernaut. Because I usually always splits with the Yeti. I'll do a block on the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, he just failed
If I,
a dodge for the foul.
if I do my blocks to the line of scrimmage, I always try to get a 3 dice, so it's a little bit safety on its own.
Hmm.
And if I don't do that, if I just normal block with the Yeti, then usually 9 times out of 10 it's a blitz. And
Yeah.
if I would just get Juggernaut and then tackle, I actually get more out of him as a blitzing piece rather than just going for the traditional block like you would normally do with an ogre.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense. And also, I mean, you get the most out of the fact that he's a good kill piece.
Plus,
Okay.
I can serve for them then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's a good kill piece. Claw,
Yeah.
Mighty Blow, Frenzy.
And Juggernaut, because
Juggernaut.
the double downs become a push, and if he's near the surf line, I can just.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is where the leading hippie is minor torment level 3. And he got caught.
Very nice. Does he have? He doesn't have break tackle, unfortunately, does he now?
No.
That stinks. That would have been the perfect place to use break tackle and put him right on the runner.
But yeah, this is the big loss for the AV7 Dolph, I think, because he wasn't able to save his.
Yeah,
That was an apple destined to death.
dead.
It's dead, Jim.
He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Because that's a good piece to lose.
Actually, Phil Mental said we had to use JR comments now because he died like, oh my god, he broke him in half.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he wanted to do. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have that in me. I'll try.
I can't shout right now because it's late.
I was gonna say I can't shout just because I'm
That's why I did the
sleepy.
silly whisper scream thing.
Well, they did a good job freeing him up. I mean, and if he pulls the W out, it's all good. It's all in the name of the dead player.
Yep.
So,
How's it called?
oh yeah, I can't pronounce that.
I actually am recruiting that player for my under team sometimes.
Yeah,
Well, I'm planning to make an under team
yeah.
somewhere, and I'm just then going to replays and seeing which like
Oh,
characters I've already killed, and I'm like making a team of all my kills.
you should. That's so awesome. Oh,
I mean,
wild.
I find it more fun that like whenever somebody makes an under team, they kind of should use the person who are like great in their other teams or like who they killed, because it kind of like gives already some fluff to the other team.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. That's actually really smart. Man, he has not been able to really do anything on those armor breaks. Yeah,
And there goes the block.
there goes block doing its thing.
This is why I'm a little bit sad that my Ulf ones don't have any levels yet.
Did you have to sack some of them?
And I haven't sacked a single one yet, but I'm probably am going to sack one of them because he is niggling. The other one has guard, which is nice. But still, I am contemplating if I'm going to go for mighty blow or for block. Because I already got so much block.
Yeah.
So if I just play careful and make him like a guard piece, then that also could work. A mighty blow will help with the level development, but so will block because I get more hits off. You know,
Block doing freaking work.
it's like a rating. It's like a ticking exercise.
Yeah. That makes
And
a lot of sense.
being the indecisive little cunt I am, it can take a while before I get a solution. Also, since this guy doesn't have sure hands yet, he just picks up the ball with whoever's free.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's the best way to do it at this point in time.
This berserker has the ball now, which is fun because it means that the berserker
Maybe you can
with a
get some
chance
SPP.
is, yeah, if he gets a touchdown, then MVP, then he's level up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Which he
And
needs. I mean,
I'm kind of hoping that my berserkers also start leveling up because I finally want to get piling on.
oh yeah. Oh, bad scat over Hippy.
I mean, I'm 14 games in the season, I don't have a piling on berserker yet.
And for someone as so murdery as you, it's a disappointment.
It is.
I mean, you gotta have a murder. You gotta have the piling on.
Well, I went for tackle first.
That makes sense. I mean, you went smart.
It's still I want piling on now. And also I still need to think what I'm going to do with my strength 4 berserker.
Oh my god. Your team is still way too strong. I am super scared of your team, and I feel bad for Division 1 when you get up there.
Division 1 is not going to be a problem because, for example, Venetia has 3 strength ups and 1 agility up.
Mhm.
So he's like double the stats up that I got. But with a Wood Elf team, it's just not that impressive having a strength up. It's like, oh, okay. Only his War Dance is really fucking scary.
Yeah, yeah, I'd have to say so. I'm just talking about the fact that you're going to be murdering people left and right and have the means to do it.
I mean, even having the means to do it is very important because I will need to get a lot more tackle before I can do that on a steady base.
Yes, yes, especially against all the dodge. Dude, block has been just freaking working today.
He's also doing a negative dice, which I don't, to be honest with the lineman rules versus Kawa would also do that.
Yeah, 'cause you got block.
Yeah, there's a good chance he actually survives, so
Yeah.
why the fuck not? If it doesn't, like, put detriment on your game, then why the fuck not?
Yeah, yeah, I can definitely see it. It makes a sense out of me.
Good use of guard there,
Yeah.
tying up two Gnolls at the same time and getting those Chaos Warriors in. Too bad they can't get flashes to save their life.
Yeah, I was about to say his most gentle chaos ever this game.
Exactly the same problem that he had versus me. That he's only getting double downs
Yeah.
and pushes. And versus a null steal, it basically means bend over, bitch.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much it's a GG. Um and freaking Cheney is getting I think some sort of injury every single time.
Cheney's being really, really vulnerable. I've seen Cheney already a few times in the league,
Mhm.
but I've never seen him actually do this kind of work. Like he's
Yeah.
really doing work right now.
He is I mean, I don't really know what to say besides holy cow. That is a lot of injuries that Cheney has caused, whether they be stuns or KOs. Um,
Also, fun fact,
hmm.
we still have a wizard.
Yeah, I know. Wizard hasn't gotten used yet. I wonder if he's just gonna use him to see if he breaks armor on someone at the end of the game.
On the Mino.
Just on the mind. Boop, lightning bolt. There you go.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, yeah. And that's it for rerolls for him, though.
Chaos still has 3 rerolls, but he's going to start using them.
He's gonna have to. Here come the fouls. He is having a really good armor injury roll day today.
We don't see the odds of those files, but apparently, according to Bleeding Hippie, those were like 42% files.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah,
then he's having amazing armor break day today.
he had to break armor of 7, which I think is now something about 50%. Yeah, it's like a block, it's 58%.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're gonna see a surf. Yep. Goodbye.
He doesn't have weird sand.
Yeah. Still AV7.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
If you get served, it's automatically an armor break. If you're AV10,
Oh,
AV12 doesn't
gotcha.
matter.
Ooh, nope, doesn't quite make it. Here comes the reroll.
It's a 50% dodge.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was, I think that was like a desperate move, this one.
Yeah, it makes sense trying to get him on there. Did he have no, he just had block. I'm surprised he didn't take Sergeant Terry over there.
Well, Bleeding Hippie is looking forward to go into Division 2 this next season again, because then he can develop those scales really nicely.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, honestly, the longer he can stay in Division 2 and develop his team, it's going to work out better for him, which is also one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to going to Division 3 with a fresh roll team and have a fair shot at putting together,
Yeah.
a good team. Also, maybe make myself feel better.
I think there is also like, because if you want to go with gobos, I think there is a way to actually get 4 Black Orcs, 1 Troll, and 3 gobos,
Hmm.
and then like only 3 or 2 blitzes. But that's only if you want to be really silly.
Nah, I don't think I'll start silly. I'll probably start something with like either 1 or 2 gobos, and see if I can get the troll or not.
Yeah. I
Uh,
usually just start with 4 Black Orcs, 4 blitzes, 2 gobos, 2 linemen, and 3
oh,
rerolls.
yep, there it goes. Lightning bolt right on the minnow.
Just cause.
Just because. I mean, you got to use the lightning bolt, and
Yep.
if Bleeding Hippie is going to be here season or next season in this division, obviously they're going to have to play off again. So
Hey, the minor survived, so that's a good thing.
yeah, yeah. This is going to be a salt-filled rematch. It will be.
It's not like that lightning bolt that killed Sinister
Ah,
Dex's dwarf.
oh my goodness. Yeah,
Kudos to that wizard who is now at the School of Magic.
yeah, yeah. I can definitely see how Bleeding Hippie thought the dice were against him because he rolled injuries for shit.
Yep. Versus 87.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. Been there. I understand it. Real shitty to happen.
The sad thing he does have though is that his like his speeds with Mighty Blow does not have block.
I'm surprised he didn't sacrifice Cheney on the line at this point in time.
Yeah, well, he might like Cheney and like, he did some good job. You deserve a day off. I'll just let some useless lineman get to beat him.
No, man. Even if he did a good job, I'd be like, sorry, Cheney, you're not my player. You go on the line.
But yeah, random guy. Next time, just put the star player on there.
Let
You
him.
pay him to get beaten anyway, so you know.
Exactly. He is just as much of a loner as everyone else.
Are we going to see a turn 16 spiteful now, like I did with the
Oh
orcs?
man, I hope so. Especially with such terrible armor rules.
Because you know what I did with that black orc.
Yeah, yeah, I do. You done killed him.
He's now my. I think, wait. Yeah, he's now a mummy in my undead team.
That's a good role for him at least.
Yeah, a good fate.
All right, we're gonna see. Yep, here comes the blitz. This guy is not going down, man. He is like, I'm just gonna stand up.
Now, yes, flash,
Yeah,
flash, flash, like
flash,
you.
flash, splash. Oh, looks like we're gonna see the vanity pass.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I would have gone for the file, but Bleeding Hippie actually has class.
That's that is true.
But the sun is shining very brightly, so it's a 4 plus.
Yeah, yeah. So no turn 16 foul, no spite fouls there.
Yep.
Um, get
And
some
Navy
SPP.
7. Navy 7 dwarves winning get lots. One can really that much SPP. I think Cheney got all of it.
Cheney only got 2, believe it or not.
Ah, okay then.
Yeah. Um, so that's not bad. Pretty good match. Stinks for Mr. Hippie. You know, not being able to pull out injury dice or even be able to knock people down.
His season will be next season when finally the mighty blow starts to happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Once he starts getting that mighty blow, but
And if people are going to go in with undead and orcs, then that claw actually is going to be useful.
oh yeah, very much so. Well, I'm excited to see what happens. I know you guys are excited to see what happens, so stay tuned next time for another exciting episode of Blood Bowl. Alright, goodbye.